How does it feel then to actually live in a place like this?
I honestly feel like I'm living in luxury. Well, 18,000 baht, I'm sorry, which is equivalent to around 500 USD. You can't get that anywhere else. You can't.
So this is the pool?
Yes.
And look at this view, guys. Stunning.
Yes.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sam and I'm going to give you another condo tour in today's video. This one is located in the Ramanine area and it's called Landmark. So this is actually a brand new condo. It was only finished, I think, June 2024, which makes it around a year old. And you've got lots of things to do around this area, which is Ramanine. There's tons of condos. There's a shopping mall called Central Ramanine, which has shops and restaurants. There's also an electronic mall called Fortune Town, which is great for electronics. I've used it myself to get some gadgets and things like that. And then it's close to the MRT station, which is MRT Ramanine, and then close to other things such as Ramkhamhaeng University or Piavet and Samitavej Hospital. So you've got a few things in the area. Not close to the BTS, I would mention, but fairly close to the MRT. And this one is called Landmark Condo. So let's go meet who's living here. Hello, hello.
Hi, my name is Amara, also known as Sincerely Amore on YouTube, and I'm 21 years old and I'm now living in Bangkok, Thailand.
And where are you from?
I'm from Georgia, the United States.
Ah, nice. So how long have you been living in Thailand now?
I've been living here since January, so roughly about 5 months.
You came here when you were 21?
Yes, and I turned 22 next week.
That's bold.
Yes.
I respect that, yeah. So far, what's your thoughts on living in Thailand?
It's everything that I expected it to be. I just honestly was ready to get out of the United States. I'm like, anywhere is better than here. So Thailand has definitely exceeded my expectations, actually. The people are so nice. The food is great. Cost of living is cheap. And I just feel like I'm able to be my authentic self while being here on my journey of self-discovery. So there's actually 3 buildings, 1A, B, and C. Now, here's a key. If you know people in other buildings, you're gonna have access to the other amenities in the other building. I'll use B for like the convenience store and also the restaurant that they have and a rooftop pool. So for building C, as you can see right here, there is a nail shop that I will be booking next week because it's my birthday. We have other amenities as well.
So should we look around the other amenities?
Yeah, sure.
You say there's 3 buildings.
Correct.
So what's the first building?
The first building is building A, but they're still currently building that one. I'm excited to see what amenities they have because hopefully it's different from the ones that we already have. Yeah. So I'm hoping for a movie theater. Fingers crossed.
That'll be nice. So yeah. I guess a condo like this is more of like a lifestyle condo. Like it's not just the room and the pool. It's kind of like restaurants and nail shops.
And that's what really sold me. Yeah. I wanted a nail shop and I wanted a restaurant, especially because I get tired of ordering Grab every day or, you know, cooking. So having a restaurant in my building, it just more convenient for me. So.
I can relate to that. I order from Grab most days.
Yeah.
I would say. If you didn't know, Grab is like the, what's the equivalent in America?
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats of
DoorDash, yep.
Yeah, super cheap. Food comes within like 30 minutes. Right. This is not a Grab advertisement, by the way.
Right.
I just
not a sponsorship.
Not yet.
Right.
So yeah, we got an ATM here.
Yes,
which is pretty cool.
So convenient. And they're building like a little food plaza or food shop over here. So I'm excited to see.
So still underway.
Yes.
But there's still a lot that they have already.
Yes.
We have a restaurant here.
Yes. Their crab dumplings is really good. They also have an all-you-can-eat breakfast and dinner.
Ooh. So this is like a Chinese restaurant.
Yes.
Hao Chi kitchen. Nice. And you've got a Lawson too. Yes,
convenience store, and you can use your card. I know for 7-Eleven you can only use cash for a certain dollar amount, but you can use your card for any amount. So
it's gonna be nice to get in here and get the AC because it's hot today.
It is hot. Oh my gosh.
Cool. So this is pretty big actually. So I guess you can come here for snacks.
Yeah, they have toothbrushes, they have soap, wipes, laundry detergent, pretty much anything you need without actually having to go to the grocery store. So that's a plus.
Amazing.
So in here is the lobby. can order something to drink. I don't know if you're feeling a little nice.
Yeah, nice to have the option.
Yes. The staff is really, really friendly, especially because with the ATM, they produce big bills, so they're able to give me change if I need it. And they also have a little cafe shop. I love their blueberry muffins and their Caesar salad. They also have drinks as well.
And I must say, it smells great in here.
Yes, it smells like that throughout the year, actually. Like, I've never came in here and it was low.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I love the design. It's just very chic, very modern.
And I
very
love the gold
luxurious
accents of the building too. So in here is the laundry room. This is for like if you want to wash your comforter set, because in the units for building B, they do have a washer, but this is just a bigger size of a washer.
Okay, so yeah, you do already have one, but it's just nice to have the option, I guess.
Right, correct.
Yeah. And again, cool artwork.
Yes. Oh, and I forgot to mention that this building also offers a shuttle bus. So it can take you to the MRT, and also it can take you to the local mall that's over here. The MRT is roughly 5 minutes from here, and it's free of charge. Just message them and they'll set you up with a time to take you.
That's great. I was telling Amara that I actually used to live, like you can literally see it, this building right here. I lived there. It was my first ever condo tour on this channel. And I was there for like 3 or 4 years. And we didn't have the shuttle bus. So if I wanted to go to the MRT, which is MRT Rama 9, I had to get a bike or a taxi and obviously pay for that because the shuttle bus is free, right?
Yes, shuttle bus is free.
Good to have the option.
Correct.
So you've got a skate park here?
Yes, it's a very interesting choice, but nobody really uses it, but it's a nice thing to have. There's also underground parking as well. And as far as the Rama 9 area, there's a lot of duplexes in this area, and I feel like it's a little farther out. So if you don't plan to be in the city all the time, then I definitely think Rama 9 will be a good area for you.
So your room is a duplex?
Correct, yes.
Yeah. And why did you choose a duplex? I'm curious because like I've never lived in a duplex.
I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to get a duplex in the States for the price that I have it at. So I was like, I wanna have at least one experience of a high-rise apartment, luxury loft apartment style.
How does it compare to back home?
I've never even seen a loft apartment in Atlanta for under $1,500. Wow. This is 1,800. Well, 18,000 baht, I'm sorry, which is equivalent to around 500 USD. You can't get that anywhere else. You can't.
So what about the area?
We do have a market. We have two actually, but I know one is Jot Fairs. That used to be on Rama 9, but now it's in Rachada, I believe. Yeah. So that's nearby. A lot of grocery stores, a lot of convenience stores. Like I said, it's a little further out in the city, so it's not walking distance. Nothing's walking distance.
Yeah, I think what's good about Rama 9 is the central Rama 9 as well, which is a massive mall. And then the MRT obviously links to the BTS.
Yes.
So that's like 2 stations, I think, down. And then you're at the BTS, which is like Asok, Sukhumvit. Yeah. So what do you do for work?
So I am currently unemployed, but when I first moved here, I was doing customer service.
And what about your visa?
I'm currently on a tourist visa because I heard that you cannot work remotely while being on an ED visa, so I'm still trying to get that figured out. I see a lot of questions in the comments asking if you can rent a condo while being on a tourist visa, and yes, you can. You can at least rent a condo for a month or 3 months or 6 months. It just all depends on which website or which realtor that you have.
You signed a contract for how long?
1 year.
Yeah, so normally that's the standard.
Yes.
6 months is possible.
Yes.
1 year is the standard, but I guess what's popular in Thailand is a lot of people do like subletting or leasing out the condo.
Yes.
You're going to go back home, you can then lease it out to someone, the remaining of the contract.
Yeah, and speaking of that, I do plan on going back to the States, so to at least secure a remote job and then come back here. So I am looking to sublease my condo, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I'll put your details in the description. If you want to do that, you can contact Amara. You said you don't work. How do you sustain yourself then whilst living in another country?
Yeah, so I've been working remotely since about 2020, so I had a lot of money saved up because I was living with my grandparents, so I didn't have to pay rent, fortunately. So I just been working on my savings.
For people coming here to live, how much would you recommend them coming out with in the beginning?
Great question. I would say a little more than 10,000.
10,000 USD.
USD, yes, to be safe for if anything happens. Yeah, because like the earthquake, we didn't know that was going to happen, and some people had to go get hotels or even move out of their high rise to get low rise apartments or even houses. So you have to be prepared for the what if. So I would say a little more than 10,000 USD.
Yeah, you've got a smart head on your shoulders for 21.
Thank you.
All right, so what's next?
So this is the restaurant. It's called Rosemary. When I first got here, they've had pretty much everything: pizza, Thai food, chicken wings. But now the menu's a little limited, but it's still good though.
So how often do you come here?
So when I first got here, probably every 3 days. But
Okay.
now it's a little spread out now that I'm actually going out and trying different foods and stuff.
And what about in the area? Is there any places you go for food or activities around here?
In the area, it just really depends because sometimes the cheat code to the cheap food, y'all have to go to the places that are outside. That's the real authentic Thai food. That's where I go sometimes.
Yeah,
for
like
food.
the 50 baht pad kra pao on the side of the
Yes,
road.
that's my favorite meal. I love the chicken and basil rice. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
A lot of people come to Thailand and they're like, oh, pad Thai, pad Thai, pad Thai. But you need to get on pad kra pao. Like,
Yes.
swear down by it, pad kra pao.
Your nose might run a little bit, but it's good. I'm telling you.
Depends how many chilies you go for.
Right. So this is the lobby area. It's not much, but you know, something. And the staff is so friendly. Like I remember ordering a package and you had to pay through QR code. I don't have QR payment, so she was able to pay it for me and I was able to run to building B and give her some cash. Nobody else would have done that.
Thai hospitality.
Yes.
Best in the world.
Love them. And then this is just the juristic office where you get mail and pick up your food and packages and stuff. So here we have the co-working space, but it's called the multi-purpose room. Same difference. Same, but different. That's the term that he used out here.
That's a very Thai term. So how often do you use something like this, or do you just, if you have like something to do, would you do it in your room, or would you come down here?
So usually I do it in my room, but honestly with that electricity bill, I might start coming back down here. When I first came here, it was my first 24 hours of living in Bangkok. My Wi-Fi wasn't set up, so I did have to come here and work remotely just in this room because they have built-in Wi-Fi. So
this is like, well, it could be used as a meeting room, I guess? Or?
Yes, but it was people out here, so I was like, I want my own space. Let me just go in here. So.
And it's very, very cool in here.
Yes.
It's nice.
Fun fact, when the earthquake happened, elevators were down. I had to travel up 20 stairs to go back to my room. So I took a break up here because the air conditioning, I was like, yes.
What about in terms of like the damage to your condo after the earthquake? Was it severe or minor?
You know what's so crazy? I have a chandelier in my condo and I was honestly worried about that, but she's still standing, y'all. She's still standing. I only have probably like 2 cracks in my room, but for the outside going into my condo, they've rebuilt all of that. So there's no cracks in the hallway, so.
Wow, so it's a pretty sturdy building.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess these could be just used as places to work, chill.
I guess shoot content. I don't know.
Yeah,
Somebody.
someone's shooting content. Hello. Yeah, right. So that guy's name was called Danny. He's German. He's living here, and he was just using it for co-working. Very friendly guy.
Yeah.
So this is the pool.
Yes. It's
Beautiful.
interesting because I've never seen a pool with sections in it. It feels like we can like rent it out, maybe like have a little party, but no, we can't do that here. But yeah, it's a nice, decent size of a pool. I haven't used it yet. Might put my little toe in today. I don't know.
This, I guess it's like a kiddie pool. So look at this view, guys. Stunning.
Yes.
Really, really, really beautiful. Nice day in Bangkok today. You have one pool in this condo?
Yes, one pool in this condo and one rooftop pool in building B. I love their
So
pool.
if you're living in building C,
Yes.
but there's also a pool in building B, do you have access to that?
It depends because it just depends on the elevator because sometimes I do, it lets me go up to the 38th floor and sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, but luckily I do know somebody that's living in there. So when I do go over her house, I have access to everything.
So technically not, but you can,
yes.
you know, work your way around that.
Here's the gym. It's a decent size. I don't work out as of now, but I should.
What floor is this on?
This is the 12th floor. They don't believe in 13 here.
Yeah, say like 12A.
Yes. So yeah, it's a panoramic view of the city. Just a couple of equipments for a little 1-2.
Oh yeah?
But my workout is my stairs in my apartment. I don't need no gym. The stairs is enough.
I was thinking if you're in a duplex and you're drunk and you come home, you gotta go up those stairs.
Yes, I hold on that rail real tight because look, I'm not trying to fall.
Nice, so you got some treadmills here.
Yes.
Elliptical, is that what they call that?
I'm not sure.
Bike.
Dumbbells.
One bench, machine, or Smith's machine, another bench. This is cool. Got some cables, and then dumbbells go up to 25 kg.
Ooh.
All right, so it's not the biggest, but it's kind of one of those which will do. Like you can have a good workout here.
Right.
Nice, and obviously the view.
Yes.
Like insane.
All right, so here is my condo. So we can do the fingerprint or the passcode on the door, but I don't have one set up, so I just use this.
So it's pretty well secure.
Yes, very.
Nice. You got a little kitchen here, microwave at the bottom.
Yes, microwave, little 2-stove burner top. It's enough for me because I don't cook that much, y'all. I don't. So what I love about this condo is that it came with dishes, so I didn't really have to buy too much.
Is that not the case in America?
So if you're renting in America, 90% of the time it's not furnished. You'll be lucky if you get toilet paper. In here we have the washer. It's supposed to be a washer and a dryer, but I tried to dry it, it wasn't. So I just hang dry my clothes.
Okay.
And here is the bathroom. Something, doable for my size. And for the shower head, there's 2 actually. It's a rainfall shower head, and it's also one of the regular ones. Behind here, just my skincare stuff, toothbrush, toothpaste, all that good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, cozy, but nice. I like it. I like the design.
Yeah.
It's very simple, seems like minimalist.
That's what I like. Not too much, not too little, but what is too little is this fridge. It's okay though, it's okay. Cause like I said,
Can I take a look in your fridge?
Oh yeah. I eat out mostly, so just a little rotisserie chicken,
just the basics.
Water.
All the good stuff, water and chicken.
So here is, I guess we can show my chandelier, the star of the show. My chandelier, love her so much.
That survived the earthquake.
Yes, it did. I was so worried about it. But yeah, the only thing that cracked was this little corner.
Okay, so
which they can fix, yeah.
And anything else?
Just upstairs as well, just on the side right here, but nothing too crazy. Like nothing to the point where I had to move out.
Okay.
So yeah.
Good to hear that. If you had this back in Georgia, how much would that cost?
$1,700, $1,700 probably, close to $2,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't get nothing like this for $5.
So like literally like a third of the price.
Correct.
So this is your living room? Yes,
everything came fully furnished. It came with the clock, the picture, the couch, and also the TV. As you can see, I haven't decorated anything yet. I'm happy with it because like I said, I don't really stay in the living room unless I'm eating.
You even got storage here.
Yes.
Nice. Someone to the stairs. And then this is the view.
Yes, love the view. Because I've seen other duplexes, like the view comes up to like right here or even halfway. No, I wanted the full one too. And I also figured out a couple days ago that I can open this.
Oh la la, should I put the camera down?
Yes, wait.
Oh my God. That's my old condo, like right there.
Yes, we used to be neighbors, guys.
Yeah, that's so funny. All right, should we have a look upstairs?
Yes, we can. Very steep.
Yeah, these are pretty steep. Very steep.
That's why I said this is my workout right here. No gym. So this is the crack that I was telling you about. Not much, but
okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so for the closet, it's a decent amount of space. Like I said, I'm still not fully unpacked.
Is that enough for you?
Yes, because I sold
you have to think about that.
Yeah, a little bit. Because I sold majority of my clothes when I was in the States. So now with everything that I have, I feel like it's enough space for me.
Yeah.
So.
But just before we started filming, Amara told me she had 4 suitcases.
Yes.
Which blew my mind.
Oh my God.
I only brought 1. I
had to sell all of that like prior, like months before I came out here, because I just knew that was going to take majority of my time. So.
Yeah.
About the bed, y'all. I think this is the biggest size bed they have in Bangkok. I think this is a king, and it's so hard to find a comforter set in this size. So it's like barely.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Like.
Yeah.
The camera right now is on 0.5 mode, so it kind of looks smaller than what it is, but it's massive. It's taking up the whole room.
Yeah.
So Amara does a place like this fully furnished, right? So you don't have to decorate or buy anything when you move in?
Correct. So everything came fully furnished, but if you do want the option to furnish it your own way, then you can talk to your landlord or your realtor and get that set up.
And this is, what, $540 a month?
Correct. So 18,000 baht, 540 a month.
Yeah. And how many square meters?
37 square meters.
Okay. What about in terms of like utilities?
So for the Wi-Fi to get it set up, it was 500 baht. And as far as electricity, I pay every 2 months. The last time that I paid it was around 70 or 80 USD. That was for 2 months. Y'all, I've been here since January. I have not received a water bill yet, so I can't even tell y'all how much the water bill is.
In my experience, water bills are around 100 baht a month, which is like, what, $4?
Okay.
Which is cheap.
Yeah.
How does it feel then to actually live in a place like this?
I honestly feel like I'm living in luxury. Like I said, I wanted to at least experience a high rise at least one time. It feels great.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for showing me around today.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to see more condo tours like this, hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you think about Amara's condo.
Yes.
See you in the next one.
Bye.